line before he goes out of bounds. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kid, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Ashton Davis there on the stop. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's 3rd, less than a yard.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done, too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun is Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. Gets everything he has under this throw. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down throw by Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Now Purdy. Cut by Jennings. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Hall once more. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They go right back to Hall. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Fred Warner. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Hall running between the tackles. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Pressure comes. Rodgers. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go for it. Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are stopped and are going to have the football out beyond their own 30. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Purdy trying on 4th down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Inside.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
He has the New York touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson on for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to push one deep down the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He's loaded another one up. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Putting a receiver in motion. First down, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Reed. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one out with Hall. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Reed. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kicked off by Devondre Campbell. And the 49ers bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back. And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago. On 1st down, they'll run. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. This throw is cut. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The handoff on 3rd and short. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Mason. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
They'll try it with him again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. On is Moody for the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second and 3 now. Hall takes it straight ahead. Through the second level at the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, 626.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Get 300. Get 300. Don't.
Here's a give to Hall. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun is Purdy. Finds his target, Mason. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. 49ers losing by 4. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Throwing now. They connect for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. The Jets take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Here he is to throw. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's go.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Reed. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Looking to throw it. He'll get this one to Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
This is for the ball game. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Whew. I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
No. Yeah, Liz. Stay right.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the 49ers.